As all of us from Object wish you a Merry Happy New Year, whatever, here's a special holiday-themed Obcast episode. Is anyone asking? Yes, this is clearly Canadian. I've been sipping on it for the past couple of days. It's wild cherry. I said it was quite bad, but now when I think about it, it ain't that bad. It has a little bit tang to it. And I just went through that entire bottle in a day. Normally, I save my Clearly Canadians because, they're so rare. Luckily, I'm trying to buy, a few bottles each year. It's just the thing is that they cost so much, but the price is going down because, 3 years ago, well, really 4 when you're watching this, they were, $16 a bottle. Now I can buy a 4-pack for the same money. It's nice now. But back in those days, I would save this entire bottle and set it for 3 days. Now I'm going through it in 9 hours. Anyway, the topic of this holiday theme podcast is New Year's. What do I think about New Year's? Everything about it. This is going to be a short one, but I don't care. New Year's is a very special time, I'd say. It's when we move to another year to another year. I've never been that festive on the New Year's. I just stay home. That's it. The first time I ever went to, a party was 2 years ago. Really 3, again. This is released on January 1st. I'm recording this, 40 minutes to midnight. I have no clue what 2022 is like. It's 2021 in my time. What is it like? Please tell me in the comments below. Anyway, I have never gone to a New Year's Eve party until, a few years ago. A friend was throwing one, he said it at the end of the school, and I told him I'd meet him there. We had a few people come over. A few people said they would not expect me to be there. Because as much as you think I'm an extrovert and outgoing person, which I am now, as I should say, I wasn't that big of it in 5th grade. It was 6th. Wait, let me think. Yeah, I was 6th. I just did, a complete brain fart right there. I'd never even said that before. It's just that this meme, that's the only reason why I said that. I'm sorry. Anyway, I was invited. We came. It was at, rental center. We had an elevator in there. Now, this is a good story. Uncle Object story time. Gather around the fire, kids. Let me tell you a little story. So, me, a friend, I cannot think of his name, and another guy who I will change his name for privacy. We'll just call him Lee. That ain't his real name, I promise. Me, Lee, and some other kid who I've never met in my life. He was a few years younger than us, around 8, I'd say. We all tried to get this elevator. Now, this is a 3-story building. We were in the basement. Then there's a 2nd floor, which is what half the gym is on. And the 3rd one is storage. So we take the elevator up there, hoping nobody tells us. But this 8-year-old just was freaking out, I want my mommy. Your mom ain't even here. I don't know why he said that, but he did. So, he did leave. He told the person running and told us to get off the elevator. He was actually chill about it. Now you're wondering why we're on those floors. Well, the people on the 2nd floor saw us. They didn't say anything. We waved. They hopped on. Oh, come on. Fine, hop in. Join the freight train. Isn't there a song that goes like that? I feel like there is, but I just can't think of it. But what's on the 3rd floor is this storage. There's a video online. It's what's it called? Just a burning memory for the caretaker? Or Heartache Smile Bali? Is that how you say it? I don't know. Pretty good. Well, it's not focused on dementia. It's pretty good. Pretty funny. Why I say that? It's pretty nice, not gonna lie. It's pretty nice. That video. If you had the slow reverb version, that's exactly what that 3rd floor looked like in sound. Yeah, and that's a fine recap of that party. The elevator also got jammed as well. That's not a joke. The elevator got, stuck. It just stuck for a minute. I don't know if they just shut it off and were planning on coming up there with us. But then we all jumped and it started going down again. I don't know if it was just a bug. So I think I've seen recordings from like the 30s and 40s where this was filmed, and the same building's been there since like the 30s at least. But the building, the thing in it had like a style from like the 60s, maybe the early 70s. So, it's getting up there in years. I'd say time for them to change the elevator. Who knows? They might have. Huh. How about the second party I did? Now, unlike the other party I went to, I didn't go to anyone this year, so I'm not telling you the story. But last year I went to one. It was with one of my dad's friends. We went there. Now, I am a man of culture. The whole speaker that they had slowly drifted away from normal music to weird music you turn on the radio at 2 a.m. It's midnight right now. Here's our local oldies channel. Let me finish this so I don't spill it. Here's our local oldies channel at midnight. Have you ever heard this in your life? You haven't. Because they play the weirdest stuff. Well, you have heard that. I'm an idiot. But they play stuff that you normally never hear late at night. But it slowly drifted to that. So we started singing cheerfully to, hey, what's this? Okay, the deepest we ever got was like Battle of New Orleans, which is a great song. But, yeah, that's that story. Had a fun time. It's pretty sweet, pretty cool. A couple got in a fight over Merle Haggard, which is a story I would like to go into, but it's kind of self-explanatory. They wanted to change it for another song instead of, what's the song called? Free Lights from Merle Haggard. Yeah, they got in a fight because they wanted to change it. So they went to their house and argued, and my dad followed them. I'm kidding about the dad following them part, but they did go home and argue, and it's the funniest thing I've seen in a long, long time. Anyway, this has been Object, wishing you a happy New Year, even